Action.
What happens when a young boy stumbles into a magical world of make-believe where he meets fairy tale characters who change his life? Well, in Christopher's Tale, a 70-year-old man reminisces about a childhood journey into a land of make-believe where he meets a cast of imaginary characters who help him learn the real meaning of friendship, courage, and loyalty. My story opens with a camera pan of a great big wonderful room in an old estate. We enter the room and we see items that tell us a lot about the resident. A roaring fireplace, around the corner a great grand piano, and a long view of a man sitting in a corner facing the window. We zoom in to his thick curly gray hair, then down onto his hand that's holding a wonderful pipe. We then settle on his face, and he's looking out the window onto a great terrain where there's rain pouring down and crashing against the window. It's dusk and the sun is setting. Our hero, Christopher, is sitting in a great big comfy chair, and on the table beside him is his trusty cat, Alexander, and he's sitting on a book. He lifts him up, and as he's petting Alexander, looks out the window into the pouring rain, and he remembers a quote from his childhood. "Promise me you'll always remember you're braver than you believe and stronger than you seem and smarter than you think." That's an A.A. Milne quote. So as the quote is going, the scene fades from the room until a shot of a beautiful little boy whose face is pressed against a car window as he goes down the winding road in a black limousine. Again, it's raining, it's pouring, and we hear a soft, slow instrumental song playing. And the song and the music mirror his sorrow and his loneliness and his despondency. All of this we see. But the music grows faint as the car comes to a stop, and we see his parents motioning for him to get out of the car. And as he opens the door, he looks up, he's teary-eyed, he reaches for his mother's gloved hand, and he comes out of the car as his father pats him on the head and assures him he's much braver than he. The child is Christopher, and he is attending his great-grandfather's funeral, a man that he loved and adored. And he is a lonely 10-year-old boy who's kind of indulged, but his parents are quirky and imaginative, and they too are children's stories writers. So they have just found out that they're going to be moving to their great-grandfather's estate, and so this is the story. He's arriving at the house. He's resentful, he's sad. He meets some residents there that he's not too sure about, but he's introduced to a wonderful location, for the one word, and he is introduced to a yellow sweater that brings back memories of childhood stories. He is not too interested in what's going on in the house, but he is interested in getting out there to that yard, and he spends some time out there. His parents warn him against it, but eventually he gets out there, he hits his head on a log, passes out, wakes up in a wonderful world of make-believe. And from there, he meets a wonderful cast of characters who teach him about love and friendship, bravery, and all of these great life lessons that make a difference in his life. So one by one, he comes to love and know them, and then his great quest is to get back home to his parents, to share his new attitude and his new life.